Kitty Logan for the Dog Show, and today we're here with some Zanis furry friends. But before we meet our furry friend, let's meet our human friend, Leslie. Hello, Leslie.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well indeed, thank you. Can you tell us a little bit about our furry friend, Zelda?
Well, Zelda is a 3-year-old, 3-legged Pomeranian. I believe she's purebred from what I've seen, although she has a very foxy look and is not a big fur ball. One never knows in these situations what the physical results of whatever trauma she suffered was. Often it will be a change in their fur, their teeth, etc.
A foxy Pomeranian. Well, who doesn't want one of those in their life? So she seems like such a sweet dog. Does she have any special needs, being that she has 3 legs?
I hesitate to use the expression special needs because it implies that she is not perfect. She is perfect, and she's excellent at compensating. 3 days after the operation, she was running in the park. And it is a function of her size mainly, because she's small enough to not have to balance quite as much as, say, a large dog who loses a front leg will have a little more problem getting around. But she's motoring around just fine. She has the needs that I see as far as her leg goes is that she has to learn her limitations. She still jumps up onto the back of couches and likes to lie there, and often she'll say, "What's going on here? I can't balance the way I did." I also have to be very alert to maintaining this other leg in perfect condition, because obviously that goes, then she is a special needs dog. But as for now, she's doing really well.
That's wonderful. So she's not limited at all in her mind. That's great. Now, in a perfect world, what kind of family would be best for our friend Zelda?
She's very young. They reckon she's about 3. I suspect she's a little younger because she's very puppyish. I would say a family with perhaps a teenager in it. She loves teenagers. She's drawn to them. Kindly women. She likes women. And action. She's a Pomeranian. Queen Victoria was a big supporter of Pomeranians. She, in fact, miniaturized them the way they are now. Queen Charlotte, King George III's wife, brought Pomeranians from her native Austria. And they became smaller and smaller, like the current queen loves her corgis. Queen Victoria loved her Poms. And they are delightful. They're social as anything. They want to sit in anybody's lap. They like other dogs once they've sussed them out properly. And they are fearless as far as other humans go.
Wonderful. Now, as far as training goes, she's been in your home for a while, correct? And is she house trained or any other special training that she might require? Let us know. That would be wonderful.
She is, she's wee-wee pad trained to a degree, but I've only had her for 2.5 weeks. I got her 3 days after she was spayed and had the amputation. So who she was 2 weeks ago is not who she's going to be in yet another week, and it's not who she is now. She's had a lot of recovery to do. She goes outside. She can be trained to do anything. I have found this to be true. I discovered that she liked to lie in front of the door. Clearly, she doesn't like people leaving, and she lived with people who were always leaving her, and she took up her station at the door. So I put a bed there. She got in, and I moved it slowly, 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 and now she doesn't lie there anymore.
Well, Leslie, I do believe you may be giving Cesar Milan a little competition. You sound like a wonderful trainer, and that's great advice. Thank you so much for that. Now, can you tell us a little bit about Zelda's personality? Is she a small dog personality or a grandiose? Please tell us.
Well, yes, she has a small dog personality, which is known as a diva-esque kind of approach to life. And look at her, she's gorgeous, and she knows it. And Chihuahuas, Pomeranians, to some degree Papillons, they tend to be intelligent enough to feel that if they aren't in charge, everything's going to fall apart. So it's important for the owner or the master, the foster, to let them know right away, I got this. Don't worry. I'm in charge here. It's okay.
Well, that about wraps it up for us today. Thank you so much to Leslie and Zelda for being with us today. If you're interested in fostering or adopting, please look at Zanis Furry Friends website. For The Dog Show, I'm Kitty Logan.